Okay, I just want to expand and expound about various tips that I put on my page on Facebook. And it's important that we are able to view those tips, but look into yourself to determine, does it resonate with me? And if it resonates with you, then listen to my channel. One of the tips, the business tips that I put on Facebook was a clear plan beats motivation every time. A clear plan beats motivation every time. What do I mean by that? You could be motivated in your mind. I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to build this, I want to start that. I want to. But do you have a plan? Do you have a clear plan? What are you going to do now? What are you going to do in the next hour? What are you going to do in the next hours? What are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do during the week? What are you going to do during the month? What are you going to do next month? A clear plan beats motivation every time. It's important to put your ideas down on paper and you put together a plan of action as to how you're going to reach your vision. Now, your plan is going to include your vision and your mission. So, you must be able to see what you want before you achieve it. So, a lot of people see what they want, but how do they achieve what they want to achieve, which is their vision? The only way you are able to achieve that is if you have a plan. So you could be well motivated, you're ready to go, you're ready to start, you're ready to do whatever it is, but you are just all over the place. You are just all over the place. And the only way you can tackle something like that is to have a plan. So the first thing you do is that you write down your idea. You write down your idea, you fold it, and you put it away. So you give yourself 1, 2, 3 days. Then you come back to the idea. Why 3 days? Is because after you've written down the idea, you have given yourself some time. Is that something that I can do? Is that something that I really love to do? Is that something that I heard somebody say that they want to do and I want to do it too? Is that something that I see somebody doing? Is that something I can achieve? So during the course of these 3 days, you're going to ask yourself those questions. And if you are able to answer those questions truthfully, write them down on the paper. Write them down on the paper. Now, after you've written them down on the paper, then you can be very honest with yourself. Can I achieve that vision? Or is that something that I want to do? Or am I copying somebody else? If it is something that you want to do, think again. If there's something that you love to do, then you can give it a chance. And you can rate each question, rate it, give it a rating. So 1 being no and 10 being yes. So if your answer is more yes in terms of the positive parts of the question, then it is something that gives you the motivation. Why? Because you've started the plan. And if you're able to execute that plan, then you'll see how your motivation will rise. You know why? Because all the ideas are going to come to you. Why? Because you love what you're doing. Yes. And you're honest with who? Not me, not anybody else, with yourself. Yes? So, after the 3 days, you answer these questions and then you do an audit of yourself. Do an audit of yourself. Am I capable of achieving that vision? Do I have the qualities, the experience, and the skills to achieve that vision? Bear in mind, you may not have all the qualities, you may not have all the experiences to achieve it. But if you put your plan in place along the way, you will achieve that vision. Why? because you will give yourself a time frame and you will stick to the time frames of the activities that you need to undertake in order to achieve that vision when you expect that vision to come to reality. But please ensure that you don't allow anybody else to cloud your vision. Always ensure that the glasses that you're wearing are clear. Why? It's your vision, not anybody else's vision. Okay? So ensure that you write down your what it is that you want to do. Think of yourself in the future, what you want to achieve, and write down the questions that I just mentioned a while ago and be honest to yourself. Now, after you've done that, stage two, then you write down your activities as to how you're going to achieve your vision. Why? Let's get back to the tip. A clear plan beats motivation every time. So you write down the activities based on what you want to achieve over a period of time. However, they are what you call immediate activities, they are what you call short term activities, they are what you call medium term activities, and they are what you call long term activities. So you lay them out on paper. So after you've laid them out on paper, then you have the opportunity to see it for real. So you're actually looking at what you want to achieve. And that is one of the ways that you can tell yourself, this is what I am going to do, and this is how I am going to do it. No, I'm not saying you cannot get ideas from other people. Yes, but you have to be careful who you're sharing your ideas with. Because in my experience, I've had, well, not, it was not my experience, but whilst working at the leading institution that I spoke to you about in one of my other videos, I had a friend who had that same situation where the friend had a business idea. She put her idea on paper. She had her plan in place. She was very motivated. But what happened? She shared it with a friend. And what do you think happened? The friend started the business before her. Why? Because the friend had the resources to start the business before. So these are some of the things that you have to consider. You're looking at something, you think of it, you share it with people who you think is honest and will not, try to derail you. What you do? You have your idea, you put your idea on paper, you put your activities in place. And then there are other things that you need to do. But continue to listen to me and you'll get some more tips on a clear plan beats motivation every time. See you next time on The Studentpreneur.